On va quand même avancer, on hésite pour voir. Devant déjà avec le shield. Pour l'instant ça va tranquille. Targeting, ouais. C'est vrai que les collègues qui de l'école un peu plus à cette occasion-là. Ah, ça va, spell 400 c'est rapide. Parfait. Oh, j'ai un full power en plus. Ouais, t'es mal placé. Je pense qu'en normal ils doivent commencer à acheter celle-ci. Il reste d'avoir un moyen de donner sûrement plus. Okay. Et après ça shot rapidement. Nice. J'ai pris 2 hits du coup. M'étonne pas. Quand même se tenir à l'intérieur du globe. Yes. Non, tant pis. On va bientôt être chargé. Nice. Pas mal. Ah, du coup, c'est pour ça que Dangerous Patch Sun, c'est le titre du... Ok. Je comprends mieux. Fait sens. N'empêche d'aller face à lui. C'est vraiment le chaud quand même d'avoir ce bouquin. C'est pas un risque en faisant pas le 100%. Le problème c'est du coup la visibilité un peu dessus. Il faut un aspect du coup. Quand j'ai fait pour esquiver tout ça. Je passe mon entendement. Nice. Good pour moi. Ok, les roses volent. Yikes. On peut faire utiliser la bombe ici. Nice. Ah nice. On a quand même réussi à exploser. Une rotation ici. Ouais. Cool. 5. Ouais. Mais bien pour moi ça. Ah, hello Mr. Wolfscat. Yep. It's an interesting game that I wanted to try for a while. Eradem completed the the hardest difficulty at some point. Like I think it's survive as like another crazy one. That man is just full of ideas overall that are very nice. Even though he very likes the drive game concept as well in the platforming. I tried to run one of his games lately. His latest from 2014, Dangerous Patches-san, which has a very nice co-op-like gimmick, where you have to switch between two characters and each of them have their sets of weapons that they use. I could consider to submit this maybe for like an extra stuff for Fan Game Marathon, if I'm able to do the hardest difficulties. Or at least like hard or lunatic, just for a good showcase. How are you doing, sir? It's been a while. Actually, their first game has a 2-player mode. It can be downloaded from like saved archive from their website. I also have it. Like all his games from the archived website would be cool, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, the first game has actually a co-op mode, 2-player that can be doable. Not sure what you have in mind with Nero, but if you are in need of games for like 2-player stuff, I guess it could be a good one to try. Like this one has a very easy and even a tutorial to just showcase stuff, which is very nice. Very, if I can speak, very well done. Okay, how are you doing today? Seems like you are doing some watching for a bit. I've seen a little bit of the co-op run with Nero. It was really nice how quick the progress went. Oops. I have like 2-3 games in mind for Fan Game Marathon. Like I have the which I've run this year. Right, I will read this in a second. No, interesting. Nice. Nice. Okay, discount. Okay. Well, this game has 6 stages even on the easy stuff, so we have 2 more stages to go, and I guess I could. I was thinking about doing both games tonight, so I guess after this I could do that as well, just to have a showdown. It's kind of the same thing, pretty much, but the perspective is a bit different. It's not exactly 2.5D like this. It's like semi-diagonal viewpoint, but it's somewhat like a top view, but not exactly. So it's a bit in between. Okay, so far I already have like 5 games to submit this year. Like I have a if I can try the hard stuff on the other platformer, maybe that one, a mystery dungeon game. I also need to call, since you have one more day this year, to call 2 Japanese friends who run Toho fan games, and one is running Mega Man fan games as well. So it'd be nice to call them. They're also very nice people, like in the mind of how Suseru did his commentary or Azumol. They're in the same mind. Very fun runs to watch. But yeah, mystery dungeon, platformer, I have a top view action. Maybe this, if I feel like it. At some point I was thinking, hey, maybe I could ask Karadam and maybe we do a co-op run for fun game marathon for fun. Could be very good, but if he's still on his catering grind, maybe he will be a bit busy before this. That could be a cool thing. And I've also another acquaintance that has run a few fan games that haven't been done in Fun Game Marathon, so I could ask him as well. Very chill dude. Also, there's someone who runs Scarlet Curiosity, and I was asking him a bit about how he felt if he wanted to go for marathon runs, and he told me like he saw Amapani runs, which he runs as well as the 100%, and as well as Scarlet Curiosity, and he said that well, he might be interested in like racing and stuff if he were to submit, but would be very hard. So I suggested that since Nero is like doing Scarlet Curiosity, maybe he could do like race as well, but he's a bit afraid, like how I was back in 2020, that I would be like he would be unable to submit and he would have to ditch out. Even though I told him to not worry, but I will send him like the Angus page when it's ready. Yeah. I try to find something to say, even though I need to kind of focus a bit on that 2.3D, 2.5D stuff. So I'm trying to read when I can, obvious, but it's not that obvious. For some reason, the replay system doesn't work on this. It's like the HD version, 1.21, and it crashed after I saved the score, so it does keep track of my progress, but I don't know if the gallery stuff is unlocked as well. So yeah. Yeah, like the Asnel, who's running Mega Man stuff, we raced together in the first episode of that mystery dungeon game I mentioned, and SAS has run 17.5, which came out this year. Since 12 Double Spoiler was run in the Chinese, I figured maybe he could do that as well for 17.5, but for actual FM 2022. And it does run a few dungeons in Against the Wanderer, which is like a very, very big, very, very complete mystery dungeon game as well, but with its own rule set. I did a little showcase of the Mystery Dungeon game a few weeks ago, which is like Mystery Dungeon meets Binding of Isaac, and like you have access to equipment with like special power-ups, but instead of the power-ups being only activated when you equip the item, everything is activated, so it can bring some funny combos. And my estimate was 45 minutes because it's like a 30 floor stuff, so if I die I'll reset. And my PB is like 13 minutes, 40 minutes on like easy and normal, which change like how many items, aka power-ups, I can have in my inventory, so 30 and 20. And I did this in like 32 minutes, even with the death on like 2/3 of the way through. But yeah, I really hope that I can get a few more people to submit. Maybe there could even be a race of 17.5 since there are 2 people running the game that I know of. There's also Phantom who plays SM64 Romax, but maybe I could invite. Because I heard last year that a few people knew him, so I figured it should be a good idea to invite him as well, since he seems to be a very good runner of Romax. There's a lot of ideas in mind, but yeah. I need to be careful to not submit too much. No, that's not again before. Yeah, I mean it would be cool to have like submitting the mystery dungeon with Asnel as a race, but so when we did the race the first time, we decided, okay, we go for an hour estimate, and like we go the furthest, or the first one who clears fun stuff wins. But instead we had to do like twice the 2-hour stuff. We actually had to do 2 sessions of 1 hour actually to be able to clear at least one of us. And Asnel, who actually got a very nice PB, like over like 20, he cleared in 20 minutes and has like a 7-minute PB, when I had actually a PB of 25 minutes just before this. Okay, the game takes the Iku boss actually takes spell cards from Double Spoiler, but in like a 2.5D mana, which is pretty nice. And the harder difficulties just get insane and stuff, you know. It's crazy. I guess I could take my time and show a few stuff, since like the platform is kind of the same. One more boss, yeah. Also, that man was just like very cool music. I was able to recreate most of his theme. Lately, the Patchouli X Suwako game as well. I was able to recreate his Zulu Betty main. Okay, nice. Almost time closing. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking with the Scarlet Curiosity person, I could get to contact Nero for this. So yeah. So if he was interested. But again, he's like afraid of like if he has work and stuff, so he wouldn't be able to submit and partake, and he would have to like be off the next just before. So I told him about the issue that happened like this year with like that SM64 run that could not happen. Got a shield. Alright, the final. Big final. That's like a 4-phase stuff. To hoof in the fish out of water. Oh, do you mean like in terms of shmup? Or like gaming in general? I'd assume it's like only shmup for the games. Like I could use like platformers and stuff for this. We could even like test this out right now if needed, or sometime later. Oops. Ah. Piece of bone. Nice. John Bashma probably be most different from the other two. Yeah. I mean, this one is a bit very much more different. Even the tutorial. Trying to think. Thank you for GG. I guess I'll switch off to the prequel. Did you have any idea? I actually don't know. Did you have any idea for like the co-op stuff with Naro? Don't remember. No, I don't think. Okay. So after the game crash, I will boot up the other game.